Okay, we're back. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. If it does, we're just going to keep doing this. But for whatever reason, it looks like we timed out. So we are going to hopefully start now. So everyone, welcome. My name is Hector. This is Amy, my wife Amy.
Hello.
And over here, this is Becky. Hi.
Hi.
And we are Chocolates U. We make hot chocolate. This is our product. So we make the hot chocolate ball. We all met in college. I met Becky actually first at MIT. She's a chemist by training. I'm an engineer. Now my wife she went to Wellesley. We met her in college as well.
Yep, I am a biologist by training.
Yep.
So we have a lot of science background. So we take a very scientific approach to our chocolate and our chocolate making.
Yeah. So what we did was we started off making Chocolates U. It's kind of a weird name. So what we did was we started by making chocolate for everyone. So in other words, we wanted to do a make your own chocolate sort of thing. But instead of, so we call it Chocolates U, and the idea is that we would teach you how to make chocolates. Well, we started doing that, and people were like, oh, this is great, this is so delicious. But could you kind of just, make some chocolate for us to eat? So that's what we did. And we started making different products, and then, using our chemistry, engineering, biology background, we created a new type of product, and we created this. I want to show you this one right here. There you go. And this is a hot chocolate ball. See that? It's like a cute little truffle. Isn't that cute? So there you go. And this took over the company. And now what we do is we make hot chocolate and hot chocolate products. So let's see what we got here. So what do we do here? So the hot chocolate ball is it's gluten free. It's shelf stable. It lasts for over a year. It's really nice. So if you want to, let me show you what they look like here. Go. One of these up here. Oh, wrap it. Here you go. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It's a cute little truffle. Basically, it's a chocolate truffle you mix with milk to make hot chocolate. Actually, you can go on hotchocolateballs.com, and if you go to you put in home chocolate, you can actually see that you can actually use that code. It gives us, what is it, free shipping?
Yes, for orders over $30, using the code HOMECHOCOLATE, which is part of the Stay Home with Chocolate promotion. For the Stay Home with Chocolate.
This is our son Hector.
This is our son Hector.
Hey. All right.
But yes, but you can get free shipping with orders over $30, and we've also reduced our regular shipping.
I'm very creative.
Thank you. Hey everyone, I see.
$5 instead of our normal $7.
Yeah.
But yes.
All right, so let's see. Oh, I'm showing you the wrong side of everything. There you go. Excuse me. Here. Oh, excuse me, Hector. So anyway, this is the ball. So the first thing people ask us is, can I just eat it? I mean, that looks kind of good. Let me try it. I'm gonna try this. I've actually only tried this one other time, which was today. So we're gonna try it to see what happens, okay? Because everyone wants to know what this was like. Okay. So first thing you should know. You hear that? That's from this. These are very hard. They're also solid throughout. They don't have liquid chocolate or anything like that inside. This is real chocolate. So we're not gonna use this one to do testing. What we're gonna do, we're gonna make some hot chocolate right now. So you see, now we've had people do that. Becky, what was that story you told me about?
Oh yeah. So when we first started making hot chocolate balls, I had a lady call me and she's like, I need some more of those. I'm like, oh great, did you like them? She's like, I don't know, my husband ate them all out of hand before we got a chance to make hot chocolate. So she bought 2 more sleeves, and they really liked them for hot chocolate, but her husband, I guess, still snacks on them occasionally.
That's true. So I wouldn't recommend that. So we're going to do a different one if you don't mind. So let me go ahead and why don't you show off the mugs here?
Okay, so the first thing is that when you are making our hot chocolate, it makes a full 8 ounces of milk plus a hot chocolate ball. So we recommend using a pretty good large size mug. This is kind of your standard IKEA cute little coffee mug. It's great.
Our daughter made that one, right?
Yeah, our daughter decorated this. But it's a little bit too small to melt the hot chocolate ball and get the milk in and have good room to stir. So we recommend a mug that's at least 10 to 12 ounces, which this one is. And
that's your favorite mug,
safe.
isn't it?
This is my favorite mug.
Show it closer.
Yep,
and show the Twitter audience
also.
also.
It is my sexy man mug.
Okay, so let's go ahead and put. Now, to make the hot chocolate, the first thing you want to do is just put the ball by itself. Okay, you see how hard it is. put it by itself
in the mug.
in the mug. Go ahead and let's microwave that for 20 seconds.
Yep.
You-
This is our microwave.
Oh, yeah.
The door over here.
Let me, if I point over here, yeah, she's gonna put it in there. Hi, Hector.
Yep. And so we're gonna.
We're
go
home.
For
As you can see, we're
20
home like
seconds,
everyone else. Okay. I have to cover you up now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's going to.
Hi, everyone.
Sorry.
So putting in and we're melting it. If you look at our instructions online, they actually say to soften the ball for 20 seconds. Now, what does that actually mean, soften? Our product, the way we make it, it's made with chocolate, honey, cocoa powder, and then various natural flavorings. So when we do that, it's never going to get really, really. There you go.
So the mug is slightly warm. You can kind of see, or maybe you can't, but the ball is a little bit more glossy than it was.
Why don't you give it another 10 seconds just to make sure?
I think it's pretty good.
You think-
It's
Think
looking it's looking very shiny. It's a little bit softened, but you're not looking for it to really slump. You're not looking for it to be all the way melted. If it starts to look like really melty or bubbly, or it'll start to smell burnt, then you've kind of gone too far. So it depends on your microwave, but our microwave, about 20 seconds is all you need.
Yeah.
And then you need 8 ounces of milk.
Okay, so here you go.
Yep. And I'm going to use a measuring cup. You want a full 1 cup of milk.
To be clear, you don't have to measure that carefully. It is to taste, but we've actually developed it. One of the things that, the reason we made this is our frustration with other hot chocolates is that you use like packets which are terrible. I was going to say delicious, but they're terrible. And they only make 6 ounces, and who can do anything with 6 ounces of hot chocolate? I mean, it's ridiculous. So you need 2 packets, and then the flavor's wrong, and it's a whole thing. You know what I mean? So we're not going to do that. So
Watery, it's powdery. So
minute, 30 seconds, or 90 seconds. Now, why are we microwaving twice? Well, how many of you have seen Alton Brown? Okay, hold one.
I have.
Oh, yeah. There's actually, yeah, I mean, okay. 1 second. Okay, so. Okay, Hector, I need you to.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. So let me see if we can move this. Here we go. Here we go. Excuse me. And excuse me, Hector. And let's see. We're gonna
I need this part.
Yeah. Okay. So
I
let's.
added the face. He's on the.
Okay.
arms.
So what is this? This is a picture. Our hot chocolate ball is just that, a ball. Balls are incredible. As everyone knows, the volume of ball is 4/3 pi r cubed. If you take
Not really.
if you need, thank you. If you take the derivative of that, you'll get 4 pi r squared. If you get the ratio of 3 to r being the radius. What does it all mean? Well, basically it means that in order to penetrate to the center and the heat to penetrate, it's really difficult. If it was much flatter.
How you can clearly see like his face.
Exactly. So we found the best way to make this work really well was simply to microwave. Now I'll take this away. Was simply to microwave it twice. That makes it so that you're not going to scald your milk, but at the same time you're not going to end up with a chocolate ball. You simply cannot.
it does not dissolve.
Thank you.
So you kind of look at it when it comes out of the microwave, it just looks like milk. It doesn't really look like it has done much of anything at all. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir. And you might
This
want
is
to...
where the magic happens.
Yeah, you might want to get the camera over here to
Oh,
sort of see.
sure, of course. Yeah. Sorry, Twitter. We're going to take the other camera.
But... So
Yes.
you can kind of see the
Oh,
ball
there you go.
is
Sorry.
kind of melting.
Really
It's
sorry.
You can see that the milk is, getting more chocolatey looking.
It looks.
And there's still
Like
quite a
brown.
bit of chocolate left to go.
It's getting darker.
But you do need, and I'm kind of making a mess. This is why you need a big mug, because otherwise you're going to have a mess all over your countertop. But
Yeah. Now you can use. This is clear. This is key. You can use less
milk.
and it'll make more of a Spanish style hot chocolate, drinking hot chocolate.
Quick, though. The
Yeah.
other thing to point out here also is that any milk will work. Plant milk, almond milk,
Oh, now it's getting really
yak
dark.
milk, goat milk, oat milk. Unsweetened almond milk is our house favorite for non-dairy milk.
Here we go. This
That-
is how
But
chocolate
they'll
is
all
with
work with
Twitter.
hot chocolate balls.
Yep. So let's see. Oh, here we go. So let's take a look at this.
Yeah.
here.
And if you look, there might still be a few little bits of chocolate that are kind of unmelted in. You can either keep stirring or you
Here,
can.
let's look at for the rest of the
you
audience
kind
too.
of can enjoy.
Yeah, show the Twitter folks.
Yeah, I did sort of show them
Okay.
a little bit. You know, there are like a few little chunks that might not be dissolved, but for the most part, it's all the way dissolved, and it is nice and yummy.
Thank you. Yeah.
So now that you've done it,
Oh, so let me
It
try
is-
some. Oh, it's
yeah.
my turn. So a couple of things you're going to add to it. We have some lovely marshmallows over here.
Hector, do you want to provide us with a marshmallow?
Okay. Here you go. Little marshmallows here. Hector, you want to put one marshmallow in there? You can take one too if you want. So put a little marshmallow here. So that's really delicious. Or if you have one of these around, yay! You can also put one of those in there.
I don't know if Twitter saw.
Oh, yeah. Well, we did graduate from music. Believe it or not, I know it's wonderful. Just put a little bit of that. If you do put some in there, actually, all seriousness, don't put too much. Put about a half an ounce to an ounce. It's chocolate. You want the hot chocolate, but cheers. Really good. You want to get this. This is the gold foil. If you look at that, that actually signifies it's their dark chocolate. It's actually my favorite. Oh, that's really good. All right, hold on.
Okay, so if
That's a
you
real
want
thing.
to, if you want to get some as part of this, stay home with chocolate.
Stay home with your children.
Yeah. You can go to hotchocolateballs.com, use the code HOMECHOCOLATE to get free shipping with orders over $30 and $5 flat rate shipping on all of our other orders.
Yeah, and we also have gift cards now. So if you aren't able to give gifts for whatever reason, you can go ahead. You don't know what they like, or maybe you feel like it's too warm for whatever reason. You can still provide them with something, and they're good forever. So it's not a problem. Oh, here we go. So as I said, we had the dark chocolate ones, but Amy's gonna go.
Somebody asked a very good question. What about using plain water? Have you tried? We do not recommend using water because we do not put any milk or milk powder into our hot chocolate balls. Therefore, water and chocolate don't really emulsify really well, and it's not going to be really good. We have had people who say that they've melt one into their coffee.
I don't know how that works, but it does work.
It does
apparently.
work.
I don't believe it. I think it's a myth.
I think maybe what they do is they have a very milky coffee or very heavy creamed
Right,
coffee,
okay, that
and
makes sense.
that kind of provides the emulsification. But yeah, no, water and chocolate not so good. So we do not recommend mixing it with just plain hot water. But that was an excellent question. Thank you, Dolores.
Okay, so why don't we go ahead and continue? So I want to show you something. It's one of our products.
That is our all flavor sleeve. So we made with the gold foil, which is our original dark.
Let's go back a little bit so that both sides can see.
The next flavor down in the orange foil is our original milk, which in New England is what people call regular
Regular.
hot chocolate.
Regular.
So that's our regular or original milk hot chocolate. The purple is our salted caramel, and it is delicious. It is a lightly salted caramel, and the caramel is a dulce de leche caramel sauce, so it's very creamy, rich, and not cloyingly sweet. Then this blue one here is our mocha, and our mocha is made with a full serving of coffee powder per ball, so it is a get you going in the morning hot chocolate. It is not what I'd recommend for your nighttime relaxing hot chocolate, nor for your toddlers. Please do not caffeinate your toddlers, especially if you're home all day. But and the red is our Aztec, which is like our Mexican hot chocolate. It's got mostly cinnamon with a little bit of ancho powder. So it's a nice warming flavor without being a burn the roof of your mouth off.
Yeah, I never liked, a lot of people like to use cayenne pepper, and I really don't like that trend, because I think people are just doing it just to kind of show off like how hot they can make.
How spicy their chocolate can be.
Yeah.
And then this green one is our mint, which is my personal favorite. It is like a liquid Girl Scout cookie. It is really, really good, and I really like that one. And those are our 6 standard flavors that we have all the time. The other thing that we have all the time is our sugar-free hot chocolate, which you wrap in silver foil. And this one, all of our hot chocolate balls are made with honey, chocolate, cocoa powder, and natural flavors. We try and get our flavors from
Yes, it's
someplace like a local or you know, or a small producer, so we get our natural flavors from Biosian.
Okay.
But
I should grab me something.
because we use honey to sweeten our hot chocolate balls, they are not vegan. They are vegetarian, but they are not vegan. And of course, our milk chocolate based flavors have the milk from the milk chocolate. The other things that we have are marshmallow hot chocolate balls, which are milk chocolate that have little mini marshmallows in them. So if you don't have, you know, the big fluffy marshmallows from the store at home, you can get our marshmallow hot chocolate balls, and they are chock full of little tiny
Look at
mini
those guys.
marshmallows that when you stir together the ball, they just float up to the top and have lots of little marshmallows in your hot chocolate.
This was really hard to get right. What happened was, as you might imagine, because of the process we use to microwave it, because you do the same thing, you microwave it, then you heat up, put the milk in, and then heat it up again. The marshmallows, dissolve. So how do we get around that? We put in tons of all the marshmallows. All the marshmallows. And anyway, that's how we did it. So by doing that, that's how we pulled off that little maneuver. So cool.
Yep. And then we also usually have, and one of the other things that we've recently introduced are white chocolate.
I got it.
And they are, they don't have cocoa powder, obviously, because that would not leave them white anymore. But they are white chocolate, hot chocolate balls. So if you like white chocolate, we have these. And then we have usually 2 seasonal flavors. Sometimes we have 3, but right now we've got coconut and cherry. And the coconut is a dark chocolate base, and the cherry is a milk chocolate base. And that sort of leads us into...
Oh, wait. I forgot.
Oh, and the final product in the holidays, we have lumps of coal. They are made
One of my favorites.
Yes.
This is one of your favorites, actually.
They are, I'm going to show the Twitter people over here.
Okay.
So these are made with our milk chocolate hot chocolate balls, but they are shaped a little bit differently, wrapped in black foil. They have a tag that says naughty on one side, has the directions on how to make it on the other side, and they are a cute little stocking stuffer.
Yeah.
Also, all of our stuff is available for wholesale, so if you are looking to sell a hot chocolate product in your store, in your shop, in your wherever,
coffee house,
contact us, and we, www.hotchocolateballs.com, and we do wholesale.
Yeah, and don't forget that that code, home chocolate. That'll get you the $30 plus free shipping. And of course, we've lowered our prices now, so we have $5 flat rate shipping for even just one item. So take advantage of us, or us, and go ahead and try that. So it's really nice.
But now we're going to switch over to Becky, who's going to talk a little bit about our flavor, how we do pick flavors, and some of our R&D. Exactly.
Okay, so I'm just going to move this closer to you, Becky.
Okay.
And then...
Hi. Yeah, I'm joining everyone from Switzerland. So, our R&D process, I travel a lot. We all do. And we like to taste different foods. And there isn't a chocolate shop that we don't go in and get some things in samples, see what other chocolatiers are doing, what flavors are popular in different places, exotic fruits in Thailand and green chili in New Mexico, and things like that really inspire us through our travels and tasting new foods, not just, sweets and chocolates, but other foods too. So basically, that's sort of the first process, is the inspiration, and then we sort of talk about ideas, and then the next thing, as Amy already kind of mentioned, we are very much about using natural flavorings. So we try to find sources, and especially local and other small businesses, for our flavorings and other ingredients. So like our friends at the Savory Spice Shop provide all of our cinnamon and ancho chili powder.
That's in Colorado, right? That's
in Boulder, Colorado, and they're online also. They're awesome. And then we also use Biosian. They're out of Canton, Massachusetts. They're local people, and they do a wonderful job. Natural flavorings. They also do olive oils and things like that. And then like Ackerman's Maple Farms, we met them at the farmers market. They're out of Vermont. They provide our maple syrup. We did a maple ball a while back. And so, we try to find local producers. And so then that's sort of the next next step in the process to understand, you know, and source locally and natural flavors. And then, you know, it's a lot of sort of, you know, with our science backgrounds, we make a lot of batches. We start with our chocolates. We do a milk chocolate, usually a dark chocolate. Then we look at other ones like the Camargo has the ruby couverture. We're working to try to come up with something interesting with that. The roasted white chocolate, the Orleans and the Dulces from Valrhona. So we kind of look at those flavor profiles, and then we go in and we make a lot of batches.
Did we ever mention that we use Guittard chocolate? I can't remember. Like, you're sitting on a couple of Guittard boxes, but those, yeah, our supplier for our chocolate and our cocoa powder is Guittard, and we use the E-Guittard chocolate for our hot chocolate balls.
Like literally that high truffle, you know, ultra high end chocolate. That's our baby.
Yeah. Yeah, we only use couverture chocolate, so in all of our products. So it's the good stuff, and there's no weird ingredients. You know, you can count the number of ingredients on one hand. It's the good stuff. So then we go into the kitchen and we make a lot of test batches, and then we go taste. And the first round we taste, and we usually do that at my house. And then the arguing ensues. Well, I like this one with milk chocolate. Well, I liked it better with dark chocolate. Well, let me taste that one again. And so, you know, and it's fun, but we've had a few, and, you know, we've had some real successes, like our maple, came out wonderful.
That was beautiful.
And then we've had a few epic failures.
Let's talk about that.
Carrot cake sounded like a good idea. No.
No.
Well, okay, so a little story. Okay, so a little story behind that. She had found carrot powder. Okay, it was like a dehydrated carrot stuff. I was all on board. By the way, I want to say I was on board with this.
We thought this was going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, we were going to this is going to change the world. No,
It
heat hit that carrot, and it's what you think happened, and it was vile. If we ever make that, we're just looking to hurt you. Okay, so just straight up. Okay.
If we ever offer you
gone around the bend at that point. Yeah,
exactly.
We've gone around the bend.
But we've gone around the bend, and you know, we're trying to, you know, tangerine I think is one, but my wife doesn't like.
Yeah, orange and chocolate should never be put together. I am sorry if you're a big fan of orange and chocolate, but you're wrong. You're just flat out wrong.
Stay tuned. It may be coming soon.
Yeah, so yeah, that's probably the next one. But for the most part, we're usually pretty good because I actually went for a matcha one with white chocolate. That's my next thing. But again, it's all what we love, and you know, we love this. It's just so much fun. So, and this is, you know, together. So, go ahead, Bex. So you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, sorry, just get my notes here. So, yeah, and sort of to that thing, you know, when we do tasting, it's really a communal thing. It's our time because we've been friends for way too many years. I'm not going to say how many. So, you know, we enjoy spending time with each other and whatever. And you know, it's been tough given the situation on the whole planet right now. And so one of the things I wanted to talk about is, so there's this, my mother-in-law is Swedish. And in Sweden, they have this tradition they call fika. And what fika is it's a break in the afternoon. And it's traditionally coffee and cake. You have a little something to eat and a coffee or a hot beverage. But the thing about it is taking time during the day and taking a little time out and spending it with your family, with your coworkers, with your friends, to just catch up and be social and interact and kind of spend that time with each other in a different way. And so when I went to Sweden for the first time about 3 or 4 years ago, I thought this was the best thing ever. And, you know, we often do it, even my husband and I, it's like, okay, it's 3 o'clock, we're going to take a break and have fika. And so, you know, given our times, we wanted to kind of bring this concept out of, you know, make your hot chocolate, get on Skype or Zoom, you know, with family and friends, and just spend a little time catching up, and especially because everybody's feeling so isolated right now. Yeah. So I wanted to kind of bring that up. And hot chocolate balls are a nice little treat to do that with.
Yes, they are.
But, you know, mostly just to, you know, keep in touch with family and friends, and even your coworkers, because everybody's really feeling isolated.
Right, and it doesn't have to necessarily be a long, you know, this is not a meal. It's meant to be a little snack, so.
It's a little snack. It's not about the food, it's not about the drink. It's about the, you know, the camaraderie and the spending time with friends and family. And even big companies in Sweden do this. I mean, Volvo takes 30 minutes in the middle of the afternoon and all the workers get together and do this. So, it's something that's, really kind of a neat idea
Oh yeah,
that I think more of us should think about.
absolutely. We're getting close to the end, so
Yeah, we're almost out of time here, so we just wanted to give a nice shout out to the people who organized Stay Home with Chocolate and Ecole Chocolat, which we both graduated from Ecole Chocolat with chocolate certificates and learned a lot about making chocolates way back when. And we want to thank them for organizing this and bringing it to our attention. Again, Stay Home with Chocolate is the hashtag, and hotchocolateballs.com is our website. And Home Chocolate is the discount code to get free shipping on orders of $30 or more, and $5 shipping, no code needed, for $5 shipping for everyone else. So,
we
If
didn't.
you have questions, we are available on our Twitter account, Facebook,
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yep. And let us
Go to our
know.
website
We'll
and
get back
email
to you.
info@chocolateballs.com. So
Absolutely. One more thing. What was this? You waved at everyone. So we were going to do one more demo, but we didn't have time to do it. We was going to be how to use your hot chocolate balls to make sauce. Another thing is if you have hot chocolate balls already, go ahead and use them, even though they last for over a year and they're shelf stable. We've had them even older and they've been fine, but go ahead and use them. It's time to enjoy yourself. It's a nice little pleasure. It's a nice warming. That's the whole thing behind the fika and this whole camaraderie with chocolate. So please go ahead and use those. The quick recipe, can you rattle off the recipe real fast and then we'll say goodbye to everyone?
So basically what you want to do, 1 hot chocolate ball, 20 seconds in the microwave, 1.5 ounces of heavy cream, ideally, or half and half, back in the microwave about 40 seconds, get it all hot, stir it up, and you have hot fudge sauce. Ice cream, put it on your cake, put it on your breakfast cereal, we don't judge. And we'll put that recipe up on the website too.
Yeah. So I want to thank everyone. It looks like we're out of time. I think that you couldn't ask for a better way to end the show. So hopefully maybe we'll do more of these in the future. So thank you all very much.
Thank you so much.
All right. Have a good one.
Bye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.